What's up, everybody? Good day. Good day, everyone. It's the 27th year in our 2021 calendar year. 27th day in our 2021 calendar year. Glad to have you with us here in this with me for the first time today. I haven't read this yet. Sometimes before we start, I read it, check over what it's going to say. Sometimes I wonder about how to bring it to you. I can see sometimes that I'm like, ooh, it could be triggering. Let's see what happens. So today, my practice idea for the day, our practice idea for the day, is above all else I want to see. Above all else you want to see. Above all else we want to see. Above all else we want to see. Above all else you want to see. Above all else I want to see. Above all else we want to see. Above all else, he really wants to see. She really wants to see. He or she may be expressing otherwise, not wisely in that way, let's say. But, maybe wisely too, who knows? What I'm saying is what we're practicing today is this idea that above all else, I want to see. Above all else, you want to see. Above all else, we want to see. So here we go. Hello. There's a viewer. Oh, peace, mermaid. Peace. Don't forget what I said in that voice note. It's not the time for, it's the time. It's God, okay? I'm joking. Goodness. Okay, so hello. Anyways, let's remind ourselves that these ideas can sometimes be shocking. The Course tells us it's not our job to necessarily believe in them, but that if we experiment with them, if we test them out and try them out, we will experience the fruits of them, from which they are like the roots of these thoughts can point to some fruits. Man, I got some wings over here. I'm an angel. Who else? There's another viewer here. Say hello, right in below. Other viewer. Anyways, so the Course doesn't ask us to believe these things. It says, in fact, we would probably actively resist some of it, but that if we listen in and hear and remind ourselves and remember these things, that there will be something to it. This information is considered holographic at any point. If you pick up any part of it, you pick up all of it. Also, there is a sequentiality, definitely. So anyways, here we go. Here we go. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, you want to see. Above all else, we want to see. Above all else, he wants to see. She wants to see. It wants to see. They want to see. We want to see. Today's idea expresses something stronger than mere determination. It gives vision priority among your desires. Priority among your desires. Vision priority among your desires. You may feel hesitant about using the idea on the grounds that you are not sure you really mean it. You may be like, I'm not sure if I really mean that. This doesn't matter. The purpose of today's exercise is to bring the time when the idea will be wholly true a little nearer you, a little nearer to you. The Course has this thing, it says, the truth will be returned to you by your desire for it the same way it was lost to you by your desire for something else. That's the tiny mad idea. What if there was something other than what's true? I want to see what that would be like. Oh my God, that would look like chaos, meaninglessness, lies. I want to see what true lies would be like. Isn't there some movie called that from like the 90s or something like that? It's a movie, hey? It's not the truth. It's a movie. It's a symbolic representation of what that would look like. It would look like communication that doesn't communicate and all that shit. Anyways, the purpose of today's exercise is to bring the time when the idea will be wholly true a little nearer to you. The idea that above all else, we want to see. Paragraph 2, there may be a great temptation to believe that some sort of sacrifice is being asked of you when you say you want to see above all else. There may be a great temptation to believe that some sort of sacrifice is being asked of you when you say you want to see above all else. A sacrifice you may believe that a sacrifice is being asked of you. If you become uneasy about the lack of reservation involved, add vision has no cost to anyone. So if you're practicing with this, you can add some extra ideas. If fear of loss still persists, add further, it can only bless. Speaking of vision or speaking of seeing, above all else, I want to see. So these are thoughts you can add to it if you notice some reservation within you. Paragraph number 3, the idea for today needs many repetitions for maximum benefit. It should be used at least every half hour and more if possible. Course tells us to just practice as best we can with each of these lessons. It says move on when you feel you want to, or I took a year and a half to do it the first time I went through, because some lessons I took longer with. But this lesson's asking us to every half hour remember this idea. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. You might try for every 15 minutes or even 20 minutes. Or 20 minutes. It is recommended that you set a definite time interval for using the idea when you will wake or shortly afterwards, and attempt to adhere to it throughout the day. It will not be difficult to do this. So technically it says we should have done it when we woke, but I guess I kind of been finishing halfway through my day, my last lesson, and starting halfway through this lesson. Anyways, it's okay. God forgives me. He doesn't even need to. Anyways, okay, so it will not be difficult. It's not so serious. It will not be difficult. It will not be difficult to do this, even if you are engaged in conversations or otherwise occupied at the time. You can still repeat one short sentence to yourself without disturbing anything. So it's asking us to repeat every half hour. Above all else, I want to see. Even while you're in a conversation, with somebody, in business deal, making out, fighting. Above all else, I want to see. Okay, the real question is, how often will you remember? How much do you want today's idea to be true? Answer one of these questions, and you will have answered the other. The real question is, how often will you remember what you want? And how much do you want today's idea to be true, that above all else you want to see? Or is there some other thing you want to be drunk on? Answer any of these questions and you will have answered the other. You will probably miss several applications and perhaps quite a number. Do not be disturbed. Don't be disturbed. Don't be disturbed by this. But do try to keep on your schedule from then on. So if you miss one, just try to go back on to your practice. If only once during the day you feel that you were perfectly sincere while you were repeating today's idea, you can be sure you have saved yourself many years of effort. You have saved yourself many years of effort. Here's an interesting idea that the Course says that the Course is for. It's for, check this out. This language, playfully, listen here. The Course is for, hey Rose, what's up, Rose? Hey, the Course says that it is for saving, listen to this word, saving time. It's for saving time. Making time for what? It's for translating everything. It's like the word will. Listen to that word. I will do that. It's like it brings my desire away from me to a future usually. That's the way that word is used. But the Course brings this word will to present time. I will to do focusing on my my mind's desires, my heart, my will now. I will to. It brings it to something that's present and in control instead of separated and away. And the Course is all about this, retranslating everything in a way that will allow your mind, our mind, the mind, my mind, to let go a little, to trust a little more, to act more inspiredly as a character that I am, as the character that I seem to be as well, to have the Spirit work through me. And to realize that when I follow the guidance, the niggles and tickles and yays and nays that seem to come from my soul, the dream, the story of me, of my character, of you, of your character, we can more wholly and fully step into this. It can be used more readily without trepidation, because we know in some bigger way we are not it. We touch something more foundational as we enter into holy instantaneous immersions into our own foundation. Saving time. Saving time from what? From the meaning we made for it and making it mean something else. What? What are we making time mean? What other thing? What is it for? It was for separation, differentiation, and now we're making it for letting go of in some way too, and for immediacy. The patience. Here's another one. Okay, real quick about time. The Course has a saying: infinite patience brings immediate results. So that's a way for a sentence to bring the word infinity to immediacy. That's cool, hey? Listen to that retranslation of these words that parse things out, separatingly, being meaningfully brought together. Infinite patience brings immediate results. Infinity to immediacy. Right here, right now, hey? All right, everybody. Have a great time, saving time today. Remember, above all else, you want to see. Above all else, I want to see. And if you find any resistance in those sentences, also add, vision has no cost to me, or vision has no cost to anyone, actually. It can only bless, it can only bless, it can only bless. Above all else, you wish to see. Above all else, we wish to see, you wish to see, he wishes to see, we wish to see, they wish to see, it wishes to see. Vision, 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 vision. Good day, everybody. Ciao.